Oh Mann, Leute. Und damit herzlich willkommen hier zu einer neuen Folge von Call of Cthulhu. Ich bin euer ATPlaying und lasst uns weiter zocken. Natürlich ein Weg ins Lagerhaus 36. Das ist unsere Quest, die wir noch haben. Jetzt gehen wir aber erstmal ganz kurz noch hier lang. Weil die Leute jetzt gerade weg sind. Mal kurz mit denen quatschen.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Okay. Versteckte Gegenstände finden. Ah, was haben wir denn hier? Hebe, diese Mechanismus.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Was haben wir hier? Ein Teil.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Ah.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Okay. Ich muss trotzdem aufpassen. Oh.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Warte mal, Moment. Okay. Irgendwas. Ah, guck mich das hier an. Moment. Ah, guck mal, das Archiv.
I could use this old...
Kurbeln bringen. Und Kurbeln. Oder nicht? Nein. Okay. Ich kann nicht auf... Ach, jetzt. Da fehlt noch was. Anscheinend. Anscheinend fehlt da noch was. Okay. Irgendwas übersehen. Aber der Knochen. Zahnrand oder sowas. Ah! Zahnrad.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Jetzt haben wir alles.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Verdammt Axt. Seid ihr so noch kaputt gemacht? Na toll. Ja, das war heiß. Okay.
Well,
Oh, meine
a little
Fresse.
mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Okay. Ganz schöne Bitch ist das. Aber okay. Kriegen wir hin. Nächstes Mal verbrühe ich jetzt auch angreifen können. Mit den kann ich
You live
quatschen.
here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Also wie die beiden schwanken, haben die echt eingebechert. Okay.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Okay. Und die zwei Typen werde ich wahrscheinlich nicht so dran vorbeikommen, aber ich habe das hier schon gesehen.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hit them. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, passiert hier noch was? Oh, okay. Jetzt gedacht, dass... Jetzt wirklich gedacht, dass ich da vielleicht da durchkomme.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay, spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
That's fine.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Ah, okay, jetzt kann ich nicht mehr weiter mit ihm sprechen. Schade eigentlich. Ich einfach mal zu den Leuten da hingehen sollte. Ach, ich gehe da einfach mal jetzt hin.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Probier's mal ganz kurz.
What's with you wandering around?
We saw it. Go die of...
Ah, jetzt okay. Wegen das hier schon.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Dockwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Mädel der Chefin, okay.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you, gentlemen,
Oh, fuck.
if I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Die Frage ist jetzt wie.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's
Moment.
gonna get us into trouble.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
Ein
shysters.
Krake
You're crazy.
vielleicht.
cops. They can't.
Kraken können sowas. Ich weiß aber nicht, ob hier unten vielleicht irgendwas noch sein sollte. Ermittlung.
Damnation, I broke it.
Fuck.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Hier können wir leider nicht rein. Hier auch nicht. Samstags. Kann ich leider nicht entziffern, was da steht. Oh, warte mal. Moment. Hier können wir.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Nicht mitdenken. Schlimm ist, ich weiß immer noch nicht, wie ich in dieses Lagerhaus reinkommen soll. Hier kommen wir nicht weiter. Ah, hier kommen wir auch nicht hoch. Samstags. So, mit denen haben wir auch. Wie gesagt, ein Kraken könnte vielleicht sein.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Das wird alles mit dem Traum wahrscheinlich auch ein bisschen was zu tun haben. Deswegen. Da war ja auch dieser Hentai-Boy.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Vielleicht hat der Captain ein bisschen was zu sagen.
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Organisation. Haben die gerade ein Date oder warum sitzen die da so? Hüsch, niedlich. Alte Bitch.
What? Another break? Hey, Mitchell! A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Ja, vielleicht doch lieber lügen sollen, aber vorhin hat er gesagt, sie mag es nicht angelogen zu werden, darum dachte ich mir, lügen könnte vielleicht doch falsch sein. Über ein Lagerhaus zu kommen.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Oh Mann, jetzt habe ich einen Deal mit ihr. Das hier stehe ich in ihrer Schuld. Na, ich bin ja gespannt. Hey, jetzt stehen die auf einmal... Wow. Mal gucken, was das für ein Gefallen wird.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Ja. Das zwei loben, aber das wissen die ja nicht. Schlimm ist, wir haben jetzt gesoffen, was unser Schicksal ja so und so schon mal verändern wird. Da wir ja Alki werden wollen. Ja. Und jetzt habe ich mich mit Cat verbündet. Ob das so gut alt wird, ich weiß mal nicht. Gott, mein Charakter hier tut mir jetzt schon leid.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Ah, ich traue ihr nicht. Die hat ein Messer. Bitte zu pieksen.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh Mann. Okay, ich bin wirklich, wie gesagt, gespannt, was Cat von uns verlangt. Und wie es hier auf jeden Fall weitergeht. Aber das seht ihr erst in der nächsten Folge von Call of Cthulhu. Ich bin erstmal raus. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.